So this afternoon I'm at Collingham Football Club. I'm in the Newark area, Radio Newark on air now, as it says there. I came into Collingham station where it's no more than a 5 or 10 minutes walk. I kept going past the grounds into Collingham itself, which basically consists of a war memorial hall, a fish and chip shop, and a co-op, which was one of the sleepiest co-ops I've ever been in, but has a little cafe now and a very nice coffee and mooch around, and that's just a few minutes walk from here as well. So overcast today, chilly-ish, still a hint of warmth I suppose, but really quite chilly, breezy, not the nicest of the days. But here we are. Pretty sure I've been here before actually, to see Newark town, but quite a long time ago, and it was a snowy day, and so nice to have a proper chance to have a look around today. So here, let's go for a walk around the ground. One of the teams warming up here today. Collingham are playing Harworth Colliery in the Central Midlands League Division 1 North, and to my right as we walk past is some kind of Scouts jamboree. As you can see there, I've never seen so many tents packed into such a small space in my life. Lots of youngsters milling around, boys and girls. There's some kind of Dixie can with something being served. They're all in a line for, probably be soup, stew, something like that. It takes me back to my old scouting days. Kind of want to be part of it really, but very nice to see. Anyway, that's looking back at where we just walked along the hard standing, and now we're going around the far side. And as has become traditional in the last few weeks, there is no hard standing here, and I'm walking along on the grass. There's the clubhouse ahead of us. When I came to Newark before for football, as I said, on one day I came to Newark town and it was snowing. The next morning went to Newark Flow Serve, where I was literally caught in a blizzard and had to shelter beneath a tree. It's quite possibly the coldest game I've ever been to in my life, so balmy conditions for me and my history of Newark. Anyway, so we're walking along the far side. There's a white rail even, which surrounds most of the pitch apart from this far end, and looking at it I'm hoping I'm going to be able to walk around there. Lots of building materials laying around, plenty of space. Looks like a school ahead of us there. Here's the dugouts. We'll have a proper look at that as we come around the far side. It's just too close to get a look at them there. So walking up this far side again, and a nicely manicured garden to the right hand side, at the risk of prying. Rather neat. It's a very lovely area around here, As I got off the train, there's another gentleman there who was obviously trying to get his bearings and took off walking the opposite direction as we go round the far end, and I can walk around here. I might have to go in front of the goal, but I'll manage to get my way around. That's a nice view there of the clubhouse. And anyway, the gentleman at the station turned round to me and said, "My God, this place is quiet," and indeed it is. Very, very sleepy place, but also an attractive place. It looks like a nice place to live. Looking up a quiet road there, and there's looking back at the dugouts where we've just been. Standard thing. And here we are. Probably would be able to walk behind the goal, but there's some kind of, whatever the hell that is, bricks, slates, slabs, which are all tied up, so I'm just going to sneakily go in front of the goal. I'll probably get thrown out any minute now. And walking up to where it looks like the other team are going to be holding their drills in a moment as well. There seems to be another gate here which is wide open, nobody tending it. So there we have a school ahead of us, and looking back at where we just walked. So once again we've got hard standing, so as there's been for the last 2 weeks, I've had hard standing on one side and behind one goal, grass on the other. That's 3 weeks in a row now. As a bunch of scouts go walking along at the far end. It'd be great if they all came to the game today. The attendance would be about 300, I think. And here's what you see at every football ground you ever go to, not a mattress leaning against the side of a clubhouse. I kind of lost for words, I'm afraid. Lots of rubble here as well. Fire escape there. No idea. It looks like lots of things have been started and then not quite finished. So here we have the changing rooms and the clubhouse, a little covered area in case it starts raining, which, needless to say, it is predicted to be doing. One of the changing rooms ahead of me there. And this will be where Douglas and Tingle are. Okay, no idea. So we keep walking along here. This is the clubhouse. Whoops, we're in there as I trip over. Hot food, tea, coffee, all the rest of it. Just tables and chairs. Bacon cobs, you always know when you're up north because they're called a cob. Not only are they called a cob, but for some reason they seem to taste better. So anyway, we're back to where we started. One final look around. These are the clubhouse buildings. Back towards where the scouting area, and Jack flying proudly in the air there. And one of the teams doing weird warm-up exercises ahead of us. Anyway, don't take my word for it. Come, if you can, to Collingham Football Club and let me know what you think. If you're not able to get here, then take yourself to any other non-league club. I would love to hear your views on it. I would love to have a tweet from you. I would love to see any video that you would put together. So send me a tweet or make a comment on this video and I'll certainly check it out. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, why not subscribe, and you'll get others coming through in forthcoming weeks. If you've liked it, please click like. If you haven't liked it, click on dislike. I'm not going to object. It's not going to be to everybody's taste. I just enjoy doing them. If you want to be notified, I'm not quite sure why anyone would. But anyway, all other YouTubers tell me that you should get people to click on the little bell and then magic happens. So why not try that out? Anyway, thank you for watching, and this is Collingham Football Club.